Okay, good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube. Today we are learning Iyun with Benzion, Kesubos, Lamed Dalet, number 34. The Gemara at one point over here, on top of Lamed Dalet and Beis, tries to figure out, according to a mayor, we said Lokel Mishalim, mayor holds Lokel Mishalim. You can get Malchus and pay money at the same time. Rabbi Yochanan introduces, who is Rabba introduces a new idea that even though he holds Loka Mishalim, Mesa Mishalim, he doesn't hold it. Meaning, Kim Lebe the Rabba, meaning he does hold that Misa Potter's Mamo. However, Malchus wouldn't Potter Mamo. However, why is it mentioned that if you shecht or an animal on Shabbos and you're chayav Dalad Behei at the same time, you'd pay not only the Knas of Dalad Behei according to Rabbi Meir, but also be chayav Misa. If he holds Kim Lebe the Rabbaneh that Misa Pater the Mama, why wouldn't it Pater the Knas of Dalad Behei? He says a shiny honey the Chiddush Shechid Torah B'Knas Avak of the Mikdal Mashalim. He says Knas is different, even though you chayav Misa, you pay. So what's the difference? Why should Knas be different than Karen? Let's say you stole something from somebody, so you pay a kavil, but also you're chayav to return the animal, or you're mazik someone's property, you're chayav tashlum and restitution, you have to pay it back. That is something which Misa does pater. However, Knas doesn't pater. So let's clear Hakira, sound yeshiva. So let's make an analyzation, investigation of what the purpose of a Knas is. Why did the Torah give you a Knas? Knasos, they're abundant sometimes, and sometimes they're not Torah. Kefel is a Knas, Dal Behei is a Knas, paying 4 or 5 times the amount. What is the purpose of a Knas in the Torah? So you can say one of two ways. Either the pshat in a Knas is that you did something really bad. It's not just a regular Avera that you did. You did something really bad when you stole it secretly, right? You snuck into the guy's house, did Gneva, and then you shechted it, you sold it, right? You furthered that Gneva. You did something really bad. So just paying the simple value of what you stole is not enough. The Torah wants to punish you. It's a punishment for doing something really bad. So therefore, you have to pay more. Or is a pshat that it's not so much as a punishment for what you did because you did a really bad Avera. It's a deterrent, meaning the Torah penalizes you because we don't want this to happen again, right? It pays you, really it's excessive payment. You shouldn't have to pay this much, but in order to deter you from doing it again, we give you an excessive punishment. It's not so much because of the Avera, it's a really bad Avera, it's just because of the deterrent. So, if you say that the idea is it's a really big punishment, so then it's really comparable to Tashlumin. When you mazik someone, you destroy someone's house or their property, or you steal something from someone, you have to pay back what you stole or what you destroyed. Right, the restitution is a way of doing tshuva, of fixing what you did. You damaged someone's house, damaged someone's property, you replace it. You stole something from someone, you replace it. So, likewise, if the purpose of a knas is just, it's a really bad punishment, a really bad thing that you did, right? Not only did you steal the guy's stuff, but you broke into his house at night, right? Or you took the animal and you sold it, you shechted it, you completely, it was ma'abed from the person, you furthered your gneva. That's something really bad the Torah says. So normally just you have to pay back the karen, what the principal what you took. Here you have to pay back 4 or 5 times the amount. That's a similar svara. So if Bisa paters tashlum, it should pater a knas. However, if you say the pshat in a knas is a deterrence, right? It's not so much for what you did, it's for also more so for the future, that you shouldn't do it again. So therefore it's very understandable. It's just like we said, the case of Toveach Adei Acher, right? One person shechs the animal, and one person is the Mishaleh, who sends him to shech the animal. So in terms of Chil Shabbos, the one who shechs the animal is Chayav Misa. And the Gemara is Marabeh that you can be Mishaleh, you can be Chayav for Tvicha Mechira, Dalad Behei, you can have the monetary penalty for the one who sends him to do this act. So just like Misa Lazeh and Mamul Lazeh is everyone agrees you could be Chayav. But also over here, Knas is not exactly the same as the Tashlumin. A Knas is like Misa Lazeh and Mamul Lazeh. The Knas is not so much for what you did, it's for the future. It's for the future. There's something for the future, so the Misa is for the act that you did, the Shrita that you did. And the Mammon is not for now, it's for the future. So it's for the future. That's almost like Misa Lazeh, Mammon Lazeh. Right? You have Misa for one person, Mammon to another person. So then there's no reason we would say Kim Leib the Rabbimine, because it's considered 2 distinct acts. One's for the future and one's for now. And therefore there would be a svara to Machalik and to say there's a distinction between a Knas and regular Tashlumin. Hope you enjoyed today's share. See you in the next one.